Hello everyone, welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. I'm Rob, and today, this is kind of a weird one. I haven't done this in about a year, but we're going to play some Jump to Lightspeed, which is the fourth set for Star Wars Unlimited. Yes, Star Wars Unlimited has survived 1 year, more than most people thought it would. But we're here at the 1 year anniversary of Star Wars Unlimited, the collectible card game, tournament card game, trading card game. I don't know what they call these things nowadays, but anyways. Set 4 is about to release on March 14th. This weekend is a pre-release weekend. I did sign up for a pre-release. I missed set 3, just busy, got into other routines, just didn't really care about the theme of the set, all these kind of things. But if you guys have been here for a while, you know I was cracking booster packs at the time. I did play some games inside my home with my daughter over the last few months. Even a couple weeks ago, I was playing the game. But I've not left my house to play this game in like 6 months. So I'm looking forward to jumping back into the game outside of my home. And today, to prepare for that, just like I did when I prepared for Season 1 when I was nervous and never been to a pre-release, at least now I've played many pre-releases, like a dozen or so. I've also played Sealed probably like 30 times. I've played Draft more than that. And I just not played with the new cards. So it's a whole new set, all new cards except for a couple. And I thought, what's the best way to prepare myself this weekend? I'm a little nervous, haven't seen the cards in a while. Didn't play with a lot of cards from set 3, which won't be there, but it'll be a whole brand new set of hundreds of cards. And I should probably kind of look at a few of those, because when I play like a game in public, like at a convention or a game night, board games, card games, whatever, I have trouble like kind of taking in information while like people are talking, lots of noise. Yeah, it's not a quiet environment. So when you go to a gaming store to play at a pre-release or a tournament or whatever, there'll be other tournaments going on. The store owners will be talking, people will be coming and buying product, lots of noise, right? So I thought, instead of trying to absorb all whatever 80 cards that I open during my sealed pre-release, maybe I can just play online the same way I did preparing for set 1. I can prepare like this. And with set 1, the same problem happened where I hadn't played the game since the year before when I played it at Gen Con, before it was released. And I'm now sitting in that same situation where I pretty much haven't played since last year, mid-year, just like Gen Con. I played after Gen Con, but I kind of got burnt out on the game a little bit. So I took a break, and the break just kept going. But I did miss the game, but I thought I'm in that same situation where I know the rules, like I've played the game, I just don't feel comfortable to like go and absorb a ton of information. So I thought, yeah, I have an idea. I'll do the same thing I did a year ago. I'll go online, play some digital simulated sealed with some of the new cards. I don't care if I win or lose or whatever. I just need to see cards. And I did start reading some of the cards in the Star Wars Unlimited database, but that's just boring. Like I fall asleep doing that. So I need to like play with them, see them in action a bit. It'll just help me so I'm not trying to absorb like all the commons and sitting there while I'm building my deck at a sealed event. You have an hour or whatever, but it's like too much information to take on, and I'd rather just be like build my deck in 15 minutes and kind of just relax, or be able to read cards and like not feel pressure of time. So that's what I'm going to do today, and I'm going to do it live, and I'm going to show you guys how you can find out about pre-releases, because this is a cool spot. For anyone new and just found this video or is watching me live and is like, what's Star Wars Unlimited? And you want to try it out, yes, you can buy starter decks, play them at home. You can play online digitally. There's some fan-made digital ways to do it, which I've linked below in the video description, including the one I'm going to use today. You can also go to a pre-release, and there's 3 sets a year. And this is the first set of 2025, coming out March 14th. But the weekend before, all your local stores around you, assuming you have some, will be doing pre-release events. And these are fully welcoming to new players who've never played the game before. I have no problem, most people don't, teaching people how to play at these events. You just have to have a little basic understanding of the rules. And you can do that by either going to StarWarsUnlimited.com, which I've linked below in the video description, and you can click here, how to play, and you can read the quick start rules. There's quick start rules for each set, which I don't know why set 4 is not there, because literally they're in boxes. I'll be reading one tonight, which is kind of lame. That should be there. Comprehensive rules, if you really want to get crazy. You don't really need to know the comprehensive rules to play in a pre-release. It's very casual. They're best of one, like 3 rounds. You'll get 6 packs of cards. You'll crack them open. You have an hour to read them. There's even instructions how to build your deck inside. And that's all in here. You can check, you can go back to the main page even and go up here to game, for example. And you can be like, oh, right, events, right? Events. Casual play. It's literally like one of the best ways to get into the game, because there should be other new players joining into the game. 3 times a year, a new set comes out, a pre-release happens. They're super casual. You get tons of free cards, or you should, if the store is doing it right and not making it hyper competitive where only winners get extra cards. There should be participation prizes. But it is a way to start your collection, to try out some new cards, to build a little 30-card deck and smash and try the game and whatever. So pre-release events, that's what I'm doing this weekend. So if you're interested in them, you can read all about them here. And you can also look for an event by using the find event thingy. You also, and I've linked this down below in the video description, you also can try to find a pre-release if you want to go check out the game this weekend. By going to melee.gg, which is now, I think, the official app they use for running tournaments. Some stores use it. But they also post their events in here. So you can go like Star Wars Unlimited, find events. So you click find events at the top. And again, I've linked this down below in the video description if you want to check it out. And you can look for like, you can pick the game. You can pick Star Wars Unlimited. Then you can pick the format. Nope, you can put tags, that's it. It's a little confusing because some of the pre-releases around me, I wasn't getting notified about many of them, and I was like, I had to go look for them, which is kind of stupid, considering I'm on email lists for like FFG, I'm following certain of my local game stores, but you really have to be like digging for them, because some of them don't even announce them like on their Facebook page or their website. You really have to like dig into their event calendars and whatever, and trying to find like multiple stores and who's holding them and when they are. It's like, it took me a while. And there used to be a way to do it on the Fantasy Flight Games website, but not every store used the official app to schedule their events. So you wouldn't even find like half of the events around you. Super lame. I thought by now they would have fixed this. Now it's even worse. Only some of the events appear in here, and some of the events appear on this website. And about half of the events total appear just on stores' Facebook pages or nowhere. So you might need to do some digging, call your local game store, visit your local game store, ask them if they're doing a pre-release. But it's a good way to get into the game. And if you are watching this later, the same thing applies. All this applies to the next set that comes out in the summer or the set in the fall. This happens 3 times a year. So I'm taking this as an opportunity. It's the 1-year anniversary of the game. I like the theme of set 4. I'm going to jump back in locally. I'm going to try. If I don't have fun and I notice the local meta is full of douchebags, then I don't need to play. It's all good. I'll find a different store, or I'll just play at home. It's all good. But I'm going to go out and try to play and see how it goes, see if everyone's still friendly, see if it's good. I'm actually going to a store I haven't played card games at in like 8 years or something, and they've moved locations twice. So I'm going to go check them out and see what's going on there. But yeah, you can find your own pre-release and join your own pre-release there. Abel, thank you for clicking the join button down below. I just noticed that. I don't know why my notifications aren't playing out of my speaker. Serenity now. But thank you so much for clicking the join button and supporting the channel. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Also, let me take that moment to shout out the other members who support the channel, allowing me to blow money on packs of cards. I appreciate it. I mean, to buy content to play on the channel. Yeah, that's it. I didn't waste a bunch of money on cards instead of board games on crowdfunding you guys would rather me spend money on. I swear I didn't do that. But yeah, thank you for the support, everyone. Thanks for watching the videos, the streams, participating in the chat, clicking the like button, all that kind of stuff. I appreciate it. If you're new here, normally play mainly board games and card games on the channel. More of the not so collectible booster pack type. But I'm a big fan of Fantasy Flight Games card game department. Ever since I got into the hobby, like, what year are we in? I don't know. I got into the hobby like 13 years ago, and I was playing Fantasy Flight Games, competitive living card games back in the day. Fell in love with a bunch of them. I've played many over the years, and this is just the evolution of those. You can tell the DNA's there. So I'm interested. Yeah, I don't like its booster packs and all that stuff, but at least the prizes you get, you can get product as prizes at events, and that you didn't really get playing an LCG. you got like alternate art cards and playmats. And after you get like 40 playmats, it's kind of like not very incentivizing to keep trying to travel to tournaments and win. But at least this game, you can go play locally, barely go anywhere. At least in my case, I can pick from like 15 different stores that are within an hour drive or less, and I can go play weekly and win cards that I might not own and more packs to add to my collection to help build decks and stuff, which is kind of cool. Or build Twin Sons multiplayer decks, or build decks for my daughter to play with, you know, these kind of things. And it's actually useful stuff you win. There's other cosmetic stuff you can win too. That's kind of like you don't need, but yeah, hello everyone. Welcome. So yeah, again, sorry, one more thing I have to mention before I sit down and read through the chat and see what you guys are saying. Is I just want to get this out of the way for people watching later who might be watching this last minute and they're like, wait, it's pre-release weekend. Rob streamed yesterday. What's going on? So pre-releases can happen anywhere between the Friday, a week before the game releases. The game release is always on a Friday, so in this case, March 14th, 2025. But stores can hold their pre-release from March 7th in this case, so the Friday before, all the way up until the Thursday. And I've had that happen locally, where I've gone to a pre-release the Thursday night before the game releases. I've gone to ones on Mondays and Tuesday nights before the game releases in the same week. But you can look locally. You might find it an event tonight. You might find one Saturday, Sunday, Monday night, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever. Depending where you live, obviously. But if you are interested in the game, it's supported in many countries. And yeah, just go check. Go on here and put in your location and see if there's something near you. But again, check on StarWarsUnlimited.com. Look for an event on there. And don't think that's the end all be all. Check your local stores, Facebook, Twitter, website, call them, visit them, whatever. Also, check melee.gg. Again, I've linked those websites down in the video description. And go put in your location, check for pre-releases. Remember to mess with the tags. So put in pre-release, and for some reason I see a pre-release here somewhere not near me, but whatever. And then you can even put format, like sealed might help. The date, and just search for it. And you might find an official one, the date, how to register, information, all that stuff. And then if you're like, I don't know how to play the game at all, I don't want to go there without knowing, again, you can read on the website, find the rules on the website, StarWarsUnlimited.com, link down below. Go read the quick start rules. So read like set 3 or set 4 showing up, or whatever set you're going to play. I mean, they should have set 4 on there. This is like embarrassing. But again, FFG, the janitor that they have working on the websites, like, is always super slow at putting information up there. Even though they sent that information to the printer like 8 months ago, a year ago, they couldn't upload it here. But anyways, still haven't got good at that. And then the other thing you can do, there is an official how to play video, which I've also linked down below by fellow Canadian Rodney Smith over on Watch It Played. Was paid by Fantasy Flight Games /Asmodee to make a how to play video a year ago. So if you want to see someone teach you how to play the game in video form quickly before you go to your tournament, this is a great video to watch over here. So yeah, check that out. Links down below. So don't be afraid to jump into the game. This weekend is a great time, or any pre-release weekend is a great time. It's a lot easier than just showing up to like a local weekly tournament where people are playing like casual decks and meta decks, and they're all practicing for showdowns or planetary qualifier tournaments and all this kind of stupid stuff. Yeah, if you just want to play super casual, where like new players are expected and people are literally reading the cards for the first time and learning the rules for the first time, there will be people who are like ringers and whatever there that'll know the game really well, but they're hopefully there to not gatekeep, but to help people play the game, learn the game, grow the game. Because again, if new players aren't joining the game every set, this game doesn't have long for this world. So try to promote that, try to help people, tell your friends, bring them, teach them. I will be teaching people, help people build decks at pre-releases. I help people with rules of cards and stuff once I figure them out. But again, I'm now approaching this as kind of a newbie, so it's gonna be a little different this time. But yeah, don't be afraid. That's what I'm doing this stream for, is to kind of make awareness that the game is still going, still pretty popular. It's made it a year at least. Let's see if it makes it 5. I don't know. We'll check in a year and see if the game's still going. But yeah, that's the deal. That's the deal. So what I'm gonna do is go through a simulated pre-release. It is behind a paywall. I did have to donate on Patreon to get access to the sealed portion of this web app, but you can use this web app called Force Table to play just casual games, import decks, build decks, play games against an AI. It's single player only. So you don't have to be embarrassed, and you can make mistakes. The AI sucks, so it'll make you feel really good about yourself. But it's just a good way to go through the rules of the game and get the flow of the game too, if you want to practice, and just kind of learn that stuff. So we're gonna do that today. But let's check the chat here. What are you guys saying? Let's see. Oh, Lights Out says, found this channel because of the academic deck box video from last year. Wondering if that's still your preferred solution, or if you're like me and super indecisive and love new shiny TCG gear. I haven't looked into new deck boxes. I still use that one literally at home. I store all my stuff in it, and when I was playing with my daughter, she uses my wife's box, and I use my own, and we just slam them down at the table. All my tokens are still in it. I put all my decks in there still. I even was putting some starter decks in there when I wasn't leaving the house to play the game. I would just keep them in there to have like a little set. So we would crack it open, pick our starter decks, and just play against each other. But that is the deck box I will be bringing tonight to play. So it just works. Like, I can keep a spare box of sleeves in there. I can bring a Twin Suns deck and a competitive deck to to a casual night where we don't know what's going to be played. Yeah, still great. I took it to Gen Con. It was like perfect for when I was playing like a sealed event, and the same day I was playing like 2 other draft events and stuff. It just allowed me to carry all the cards, all the decks I had, all the tokens I needed, the sleeves I needed, everything all in one box. It was perfect. Yeah, still love it, but I haven't looked into anything new. But like, yeah, I don't know what I would look for that would be better for my needs. So again, like, yeah, I saw they have new Star Wars official Gamegenic ones that are bigger for Twin Suns, but they still have the same problem of the token tray being like not good enough for what I'm looking for. But I feel like it's not really what I need. But anyways. All right, let's see. What are you guys saying? This TCG really has its hooks in you, Rob. Just when you think you're out, they pull you back in. I've never really been out. Like, I've always been playing it. Like, I don't think there's not been a month when I've played it. At least one game at home, casually. And plus, like, I watch tons of tournaments. Like, when I stream on a weekend playing a board game, like, I will, Monday morning wake up and, check some of the Twitch channels and YouTube channels I follow and, like, watch some of the tournaments that happen over the weekend, whether they're store showdowns or planetary qualifiers. I've been buying singles, building decks. Like, yeah, I never stopped. I just haven't been going to weekly events because I'll be like, should I go this week? And then it's like, oh, I got to learn this other board game to stream. Oh, Kyle's coming over. I got to learn this game to teach Kyle. I got to practice this other game. And like, sometimes I can't. I like, oh, I got to build a new deck now, and I don't want to bring this old one, and I'll just not go. It's just like too easy. But a pre-release, I don't have to build anything to go. I just have to put sleeves and tokens and a deck box and a bag and a mat, and I go. And it's easy. It's like very low barrier of entry. Obviously, I'm spending time playing online and learning cards, but that's a me thing. Like, you don't have to do that. If you're good at like reading quickly in a loud environment and can like comprehend and absorb, and again, you only really have to worry about the cards you open, and you're only going to play like 30 of them, so you don't even need to know about the other ones, really. You just got to kind of pick the colors you get the most of and jam them together, and that's how I do it. I don't even read all the cards anymore, so I probably don't even need to do what I'm doing right now. I'm just trying to bring awareness to the game, really. But yeah. Oh, minions on their way out. I don't care about the Carbonite stuff. I think it's super cool. I love the ships in the game, the art on the ship cards. It's sick that they did these Carbonite ones, which look amazing. Like Mercedes or whoever in the graphic design department, FFG, has always, ever since she worked on like Game of Thrones 2nd edition, I've fallen in love with the graphic design that they put on like Fantasy Flight Games card games. Like Lord of the Rings LCG still holds up to like being one of the best looking cards in games I've ever seen. Considering the graphic design, templating, art placement, all that kind of stuff, iconography and things. And yeah, those Carbonite prestige cards look freaking amazing, but I'm not blowing like $430 Canadian for 12 booster packs of any card game. I don't give a crap what it is. That's just silly to me. I'd rather just spend that money on buying singles for decks I'd rather play with. I'm a gameplay guy, but don't get me wrong. Those cards look freaking shiny and awesome, and they're cool bling. And for anyone who wants to collect them, that's great for the game. That's great to support the game. That supports the publisher. If people are buying these and people are getting excited and making content about them, that helps other like people who love spending this kind of stuff will maybe find the game and start buying for the game, and that just funds the game's development. Like, I can't be mad at that. There's no exclusive cards in that product either, so I can always buy the cheaper version of a card. I don't need to, there's no exclusive cards in those packs that I need to chase. But yes, they look freaking amazing. They're a cool unboxing experience. I watched some videos of it, and yeah, I see what they did there. I would love to buy one just to open them on channel, on the channel, but it's like I can't justify it because I start thinking like, will I even open any cards that are playable and are worth anything? Because once people start building decks for tournaments and what wins tournaments, anything that's not in those winning tournament decks becomes trash. And then if people don't want to collect that or it's not good, the price and that stuff will bomb, and like maybe I'll be able to buy some cards later. But I don't want to buy a booster box when it's like the most expensive before a set releases. That's like the worst time to buy cards, especially the more expensive versions. So yeah, just not for me, but I'm not hating on them at all. It's totally cool. It's like a cool product for other people, not really for me. So it's, but hey, if it supports the same game, go nuts. Like, I'm all for it. Oh, Minion says, thought I heard of a pre-release that was held last week. They could have. A store, if they got the stuff early enough, could have hold one in advance, but they're not supposed to. But I mean, they kind of do what they want. Yeah. Oh, Amy's home sick. For real, and hoping I feel better for my pre-release tonight. Oh, damn. Yeah, you're gonna have to medicate yourself. I know what that's like, to go to a card event that you've been playing for forever or hyped for forever, and then you're like wake up feeling not well. You like cough syrup, cough candies, like all that kind of stuff. It sucks. You like, you know, might make other people sick, but I mean, yeah, you won't be the only one there like coughing and whatever. It's like a thing, especially this time of year. What do you need to pay for on Force Table? To play the pre-release sealed stuff I'm going to play. You'll see in a sec. Thanks for the feedback. I'm looking for taking a single box to big events next year. Sounds like it fits exactly. Yeah, the only time that academic deck box that I have didn't really work too well was when you go to a store where I guess they play like those tiny card games, those like Japanese card games, and they jam everyone together where your chair is literally bumping into people on both sides, and you literally can barely fit your playmat on the table. Then you have to put the deck box or the token trays on your mat, which now takes up space on your playmat. There have been like two stores, maybe like less than 1% or something of stores I've ever played at, where they literally jam everyone so close together you can't even put your stuff on the table, really. You can't roll your mat out fully. That's so scummy. I hate stores that do that. It's like they're just trying to jam more people in and like make more money. Like let us be comfortable, you know? Like limit the amount of tickets you sell, kind of thing. Those times it was annoying that I had to like bring my deck box out, get everything out of it, put it all back in my bag away, and then like only have the token trays out and not everything else. It's like that's the only time. But yeah. Yeah, there's also the question of the rotation they announced for this game, which is kind of sucky, in my opinion. It's too aggressive, but next year from now, in March 2026, when that set drops, set 7, the first year's set 1 through 3 are going to be not legal in Premier Play, the standard 1v1 game mode. All those cards should still be good to play in Twin Suns, the multiplayer format, and there's going to be some kind of legacy format to play also. So they're not completely dead. But that's another reason for me to like, why would I buy ahead before a set even comes out and I know if the cards are any good? Why would I buy a box of Carbonite cards that are shiny and whatever, and then they might not be usable in like 2 years, which I think is fine. But again, if you play Twin Suns, it's great. If you don't, that sucks. And if you don't play the internal format, it's great. But if you're a collector and you just want cool stuff in a binder or on a shelf, I mean, it doesn't matter if they're legal or not. They'll still look awesome on the shelf. So it's like, everyone has different needs, right? But for me, literally a box of Carbonite boosters, like 12 packs, what am I going to get? Like 5 playable cards out of the whole thing, like realistically? And that $430 Canadian plus tax, I could easily spend on like 2 gameplay Kickstarters of some board game with expansions and whatever, like maybe even only 1 if it's a super crazy game. But usually like gameplay all-ins, 120, 150 Canadian, I could probably get like, you know, 3 crowdfunding giant board games that I can spend hundreds of hours playing. Maybe not, but you know what I mean? Like that kind of idea. So that's how I gotta look at it too, right? But the fact that I can buy a box of this game, like the regular cards, for cheaper because there is a premium product, that's totally fine. Totally fine. Hopefully it brings down the price of the legendaries and stuff too. All right, let's do this. Let's play. Let's play. Okay. I think we've done enough yapping. Is everyone here? Sure. Okay. All right, so this is Force Table. Again, it's linked down below. What I'm going to do, if you can see here on this website, let me just bring it up so I can see it. Okay, what you can see here is they have this, you can play a quick match, totally free. You play against the AI. You can pick what deck they play. You can pick what deck you play. You can import decks from SWDB, which I've linked down below. And you can even play with like starter decks in here, whatever, to learn the game, okay? If you don't want to pay any money, you do this. But I think it's like $5. I just did it one time, $5 when the game was first coming out, and then I did it for $5 again the other day, so that I can have access to this sealed thing. And again, you don't need to do this. I don't know. They put it behind a paywall, but you can play sealed. It still says some of the cards are missing, which is kind of lame because all the cards have been fully available for like 4 or 5 days in proper art on the actual official website. So they're still using some cards like screen grabs from FFG streams, and some of the cards are missing, I guess. And you could see there on the main page, they're slowly adding cards. Like I know they have to program them. It's like whatever, but yeah. So I won't be able to see all the cards, and I'm not getting 100% accurate pack distribution and all that kind of stuff. But all I'm doing this for is a $5 way, so I can actually like play with the cards and see them working, versus just browsing through a list of card pictures on a website. I don't absorb it that way. I just need to like play with a few of them, and that'll help fill in some of the information gaps before I go play the pre-release, right? So I'm gonna go open packs pre-release, and I guess I zoomed in a bit here, so it's like a little wonky. Oh no, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe not. Oh yeah. There we go. So you can just like crack packs and it like simulates a sealed. It's probably not perfect, but it's a way for me just to see a bunch of common cards, right? Yeah, see this card here is like a screen grab from a video. And yeah, so is this one. Yeah, this one doesn't look right, but anyways. So yeah, you just kind of crack the packs. This is not the best way. It's way better to do it with physical cards where you can put things in piles and stuff. This is not the best interface to do this, I'll admit. But it's kind of fun just to see some cards. I'm not telling you to do this and pay for this at all. I'm just showing you what I do to kind of prepare. Not everyone needs to do this, of course. And I'm not even looking. I could just skip to the end, but I don't even know half these cards. Like I have no idea what they do. And yeah, I could sit here doing this, but I'll show you what I do. I just kind of skip to the end. And then you can view your seal pool, build your deck. And what this does is you're going to play 3 games after. And because the AI in this sucks, what they do is if you win your first game, the next game, the opponent gets +4 base health. And then the third game, they get +8 base health. So it's like really just a test of like, did you put together a decent enough deck to beat the AI? And you keep playing till you lose 2 games or win 3 games. I think that's how it works. So we can view our seal pool. Now here's the way I do it to kind of simulate, because look, they just kind of mash them all together. This is like kind of lame. It's like they put all your upgrades together, all your space units together, but not organized in any kind of cost or aspect or anything. So what I do to kind of simulate the piles you would make on a table, normally I would make piles of like, here's all the hero cards, the hero yellow cards, the regular yellow cards, the villain yellow cards. Boom, that's like a column, right? And then I make a column of like red villain cards, red hero cards, red cards, and then like, you know, I might have a pile of neutral cards off to the side and whatever. And I can quickly pick them up and kind of look through them, sort them by cost, whatever, or unit type. So what I do on this, I just like kind of uncheck everything. And it still shows me cards, which is annoying. There should be like a neutral thing up here or something. But you'll always see the neutrals in the pool, which is like, again, annoying. But this is the best I can do. So how I do this quickly is I just go, let's see. I love villain, so I'm definitely clicking villain. And then I just start on the left here and go, let's see how much villain red I have. Okay, here's the leaders. Oh yeah, first I would look at the leaders I have. But again, I usually go by cards first and then see if I have leaders to match up, because you can pick any base, any colored base, it doesn't matter. So I kind of look here. Oh, I only have 3 ground units available to me. But one of them's a 2 cost, so that could get me some low cost units to start the game. And then I look over here and I'm like, okay, 14 space units. This set, oh, by the way, this set, if it wasn't obvious, is called Jump to Lightspeed. It is very focused on space. And from what I've dabbled with so far, it appears it's like the complete opposite of set 1, where when I played this game before it came out at Gen Con with the little demo decks, and then when you play with the starter decks and you start playing the game, you realize in first set that majority of the battles and everything happened on the ground. And you maybe would have space show up every now and then, and the space wasn't very strong. In this set, it's the opposite. If you're playing limited in this, playing sealed, draft, whatever, all the stuff's going to be happening in the space and barely anything in the ground. It's like completely flipped. And you'll be deploying leaders onto ships or ground vehicles as pilots and stuff. So, you know, even your leader might not deploy into the ground arena. You might literally play games where nothing's happening in the ground when you're playing at your pre-release. It's very interesting. So you can see that here by this distribution. I only got 3 ground units in villain red and regular red and neutral. But in space, I have 14 to choose from. And I have 1 upgrade and events. So let's look at the events. I have some removal with shoot down, right? Deal 3 damage to a space unit. If that unit is defeated this way, you may deal 2 damage to a base. So I kind of just look for, like, is there some removal to help me deal with annoying stuff? Or ways to, like, do multiple actions or cheat things out? Like, there's an exhaust here. Evasive maneuver, exhaust a unit. Okay, that's pretty powerful if they, you know, jam their leader on a big ship and it's this huge unit. I can exhaust them and kind of maybe stall and maybe use that to win. Those kind of things, that's cool. But I just kind of look at the numbers quickly. Then I go to the next one. I turn off red and I make green. Oh, I got Vader. Oh, my favorite. And then I look, okay, I have 13 space. I literally have 0 ground. 0 ground available to me in green. But I have other cards, like I have a lot of space stuff. Space Sentinel. So like, I don't even kind of care what the leader does until I know I have a card pool that can line up with the leader. Like, that's the way I kind of play. I just basically sort out my cards when I'm playing in person, and I look, what are the biggest piles? Then I grab those, make sure they have enough units to play to early turns, see how their events look, and then I look, do I have a leader that locks in with those colors, you know? And if so, that's great. And how it kind of works in limited, the colors will synergize with those leaders of the colors, because you're just playing with that limited pool. And usually in a set, the set has themes, and a lot of the cards are made for those themes. So as long as you're matching colors, you'll just happen to get combos that work with the leaders you're using and traits you're looking for and stuff like that. You don't have to think too deeply about it. If you're like new to the game, don't worry. Literally just jam the proper colors together that match your leader and base. And as long as you have enough cards that you can play a turn 1 unit. So like, was it like 6 to 8 turn 1 plays, maybe 7 or something, I think is the number, if I remember correctly. And yeah, you're good to go. And then just try to have a good cost curve going up. But there is a little pamphlet that comes in the pre-release box that will give you tips on how many of each type of card you should be looking for and how to build a deck and the minimums and all that stuff. It does come with it. It's just like a little pamphlet. You can read it in like a minute. It's easy. Yellow. Okay. And again, I just love villain, so I always start with villain. And if I really don't have villain cards, I kind of can tell by the piles of cards on the table. But in this website, I kind of just like, oh, I have some, oh, look at, I got 2 Boba Fett's. That's a rare. And it's Boba Fett. Okay, I might just play villain like yellow, red, just for fun. Like, I don't know. Those seem pretty okay. But again, I'm not really looking too hard at costs yet. And I'll show you when I do that. At least on this website. I do it different in person. And then we look at blue. Okay, I have like 3 ground. I got some space. You'll see some of the spaces repeated because it's the same villain I have selected and the neutrals keep showing up. But you just get an idea of like, okay, oh, let's see. We got some removal. Defeat a non-leader vehicle unit, direct hit. Out of the airlock. This is great. And in the exhaust, like actually blue, I got some good removal events. And removal in limited, because there's only the removal that comes in the set and it's usually very specific. What I find is you can get away with a lot of silly plays that you wouldn't be able to do in regular constructed play. So you can deploy your leader on a big ship, have this super big unit, and normally you play at a tournament and someone just plays 1 card and blows them up, right? and you're like, oh, that feels bad. Never put all your eggs in one basket. But in limited, like draft and sealed, you can do that kind of silly stuff. You get to play big dumb units that you would not normally get to play. You get to play with cards that like normally no one ever touches. They just sit there collecting dust in a binder. And you can get away with it because not everyone has the perfect cards in their deck to deal with everything, right? So the fact that I'm seeing out of the airlock and direct hit right here tells me that maybe I can be the guy who's ruining everyone's day. And I can deal when they make those silly plays in limited and they're like, yeah, I'm going to play this big unit, Rob. You don't have anything for this. No way you do. And then I go, oh yeah, defeat a non-leader vehicle unit. Oh, 4 cost, it's dead. Like, I could do that, right? And this is not normal. I don't think this is normal to have these available. So yeah, that makes me interested in that faction. If I want to be the a-hole at the tournament who's like killing everyone's big dudes, you play blue, right? Play blue villain. But let's see. So let's go hero, right? I select heroism, and then I go red. Okay, there's some of the same units you see. Space 12. Yeah, we could go that way. Green. So we don't even have a leader in green, but we could use a green base, right? So like, I should go back and look at the leaders. But again, this is the way I kind of do it on this website. Normally I'd have the leaders on the table when I'm playing in person, and I could just keep looking at them. But on here, I just kind of filtered out and kind of looked through. So, oh, we got blue leader. That's a cool card. Yeah, we got lots of fighters. And this ramping capital ship here is pretty cool. Okay, so we look at the yellow. Oh, we got a rare base. Okay, not that I care. What is this? Draw 3 more cards in your starting hand. You can't take a mulligan. When the first action phase starts, put 3 cards from your hand on the bottom of your deck in any order for 27 health on the base. I mean, that's fun. That's cool that there's a base that changes the mulligan rules in the game. That's kind of neat, actually. I always complain about mulligans in games, and it's like, they kind of change it, but only if you play that base. So who knows what they could do in the future, right? That's kind of fun. Do a barrel roll. Yeah, again, I'm not reading every card. I kind of just like glancing to see what type of events these are. Like, what do they do? Oh, giving a unit sentinel. That can be pretty powerful in like sealed, right? But again, I'm a villain player through and through. I will literally, in a sealed event, if my villain deck, I only have 26 cards out of 30 to build it, I will just put in some junk cards just because I really like playing villain cards. I'm just like, thematically, that's my thing. I love doing it. I love that side of Star Wars. I have played heroism decks, and I've won draft events and sealed events with heroism decks, but I've also lost horribly just because I'm not into it. And I will do it if the pool forces me to. But man, I will scrounge together a villain deck if I can. But yeah, looking at Rose here, she's got 4 ground units, 10 space. So what I do is, just because I'm trying to be quicker here doing this, I would obviously take more time going through each card and stuff. I'm just showing you how you can do this. It doesn't take that long usually. But what was I thinking again? Red maybe? We have Major Vonreg or Boba Fett to choose from as leaders. There is some cheap units here. Yeah, look, cheap ships right here, all cost 2. And we only need like 6 or 7 cheap units to play on turn 1 that are 1 or 2 cost. And right here I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And that's not even looking at another color. So if I then, let's say put yellow in the mix, we can choose from Rio also. Oh yeah, we want Boba Fett for fun, right? Like, because it's Boba Fett, right? And then if I look here at yellow, what do we, oh, we have another turn 1 card for yellow. Another 2 right here. This guy could be technically 1. Yeah, I think we have enough. The only other thing I like to look at, which I've lost sealed events before, or draft events, because I didn't draft enough big bomb units. So on turn 5, 6, 7, whatever, I don't have a big thing to slap down to make my opponent have to deal with, where I can close out the game with it. And I'm still just drawing into weenie stuff, and then I'm maybe not using all my resources later in the game, and like running out of cards because I'm just playing all my weenies on the board, which can be a strategy and win, right? But then my opponent just slaps down like a 7 cost big bomb unit, and they're just like, boom, 1 hit to my base and it's over kind of idea. So I'm looking at like corporate light cruiser here. That would be like one of those cards, like just something bigger I can play later. And it's ambush and raid 1. I can attach like a pilot on it, make it even bigger. Which piloting is a new thing for this set, and indirect damage, which is just damage you give to your opponent and they choose where it goes, which is a thing we've seen in other sets. But it's just more the theme of this set. Yeah, what are you guys saying? Yeah, yeah, Janet. This app actually, force table here. I don't know if we can go. But yeah, you can do the same thing for Flesh and Blood, which is the first time I've ever played on this website was for Flesh and Blood on Felt Table. But they've made also a Lorcana version, a One Piece version, an Ashes version, but they have the Star Wars stuff too. So yeah. And the cool part is it's caching it, so I can leave this website and come back if I'm in the same browser and the cookies and all that stuff, and it should just save it so I can go right back to looking at my pool and everything, which is neat. Where I've done that before, I've had to like leave and then come back and I'm like, oh, it remembered where I was. Cool. But yeah. Yeah, some people will go backwards. They kind of the other way. They kind of look at the leaders first and then see what they can build to their leader and look for specific cards that synergize. I don't do that. I just want to have a deck that I will be able to play everything in the deck. I have a good cost curve, and I'll just slam a leader with it, even if the leader doesn't synergize too much, just that has the right colors. Because usually a leader, like, will you get to even do their ability that often in a limited pool? Will they just die in 2 seconds after you deploy them and you don't even get to take advantage of their other side? Do they just have good stats? Like those kind of things. That's just kind of what I look at. So let's just do yellow and red for funds, even though I want to build Vader, but I don't know if the green... oh yeah, sorry, I'm doing it the other way. I just don't know if the green villain really had what I was looking for. Actually, it does. We could do Vader too. Oh man, look at all these events. They've got so many events. Oh, apology accepted. Defeat a friendly unit. You may give 2 experience tokens to a unit. Like the force choke on the picture. That's sick. Oh, that's cool. All right. I'm torn. I feel like we could go both ways. Do like a green blue maybe. I don't know, but we got the 2 Boba Fett's, and I think that'd be just fun. Ugh. Yeah, these events kind of draw me this way too. I would actually maybe play direct hit, like out of faction, and pay 6 for that. Because if the game got to that point on that turn and they had a big, non-leader vehicle unit on the ground or in space, maybe has a pilot on it or something, I could still have a way to get out of that jam. Especially if I don't have big cards that cost 6 in my deck. Those might be my 6 cost cards, But there is a 6 cost blue here also. Yeah, the problem is I'm not seeing... We just got way too many events in this pool. And not enough big spaceships or ground units, I think. But maybe that's just the set. Maybe the set's not full of big bombs. I thought there was like lots of big capital ships and stuff. But maybe those are like the limited cards, so they don't really... Or the legendary, I should say. The legendary rares that barely show up in limited. So they give you just more of the weenie ships. Which makes sense. Okay. What are you guys saying? Vader doesn't need ground. He is the ground. The low ground. Whoop. Blue leader is a green card. That sounds like a missed opportunity. Take your time. Sips iced coffee. Oh, iced coffee, you say? Like this iced coffee? like mine's. Like mine's. That's right. Only in Canada. We sipping on iced coffee in the winter. Yeah, that's right. We're not that that smart, I think. But all right. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go red, yellow, villain. This is what we're looking at. Let's just take a look at the whole pool together before we go to build our deck. And again, I might back off on it once I see my costs is kind of what I do. But like 20 space units to choose from. We already know we have a bunch of cheap units. And technically these piloting guys, so this Boba Fett here is like a 5 cost to drop it in on the ground for a 5/4, like 5 attack, 4 health shielded unit. Or in this set, they have a piloting cost, kind of like the smuggle idea from a few sets ago. But you can pay, I can pay 2 if I have a yellow and black aspect on my leader / base and play this guy for 2 on another vehicle. So if I play like a 2 cost ship on turn 1, I could play this guy out. Obviously, he doesn't count as a turn 1 like 2-cost card, but he's technically like a turn 2 card, maybe, or a turn 3 card. So it's just so flexible. Same as Smuggle was, where you play things at a resource row. It just allows you to kind of smooth out your deck and be more flexible and less bad draws, basically, is kind of how I look at it. It might not be the most optimal thing, but again, playing nothing on your turn is like the worst feeling ever. At least this card is like a piece of paper that can be played different ways, you know, multi-use cards, right? It's like the way games should be designed. All right, so let's just close this and go to build our deck. I don't know. I think this leader probably. I didn't really look at the cards too closely on like, because Boba Fett is like about indirect damage or like non-combat damage. And I didn't see if we had a lot of that, but I kind of don't care. I want to just, I know we always can choose at a pre-release between Boba and Han, because they're available in as promos in each pre-release kit, so you always have them to choose from. But in normal sealed, I'd only have the other leaders to choose from, and I'm kind of here to kind of get used to the common leaders, and I think Major Vonreg is a common leader. Yeah, he is a common leader, so I'm more likely to see him. So I'm just going to play with him versus Boba, which Boba I will see for sure, and I should probably play with Boba because he's like 100% guaranteed to be an option. But I'm going to play with Major Vonreg, I think. What does he do again? Action, play a vehicle unit from your hand. And again, lots of vehicles in the set, so you don't have to worry about it not like lining up like in some games, you know? I don't have to worry about vehicles. This whole set is like vehicles everywhere. So I'm not even worried about this. Give another unit +1 for the phase. And it doesn't even have to be the same arena. Okay. And then what color are we doing? We're doing yellow, right? Let's just pick. Oh yeah, we have this rare base. Should we do the rare base just for fun? I don't even know what I'm looking for in my opening hand, so like maybe I shouldn't even do that. I don't know. Like lose 3 health off my base. Draw 3 more cards in your starting hand. You can't take a mulligan. When the first action phase starts, put 3 cards in your hand from the bottom of your deck in any order. Nah, let's just do the regular. I'm not going to draw this in my pre-release. I won't get that lucky. So like I don't think I need to care about this, but Ultraviolet is saying play the rare base. All right. I don't think it's a good idea losing 3 health though, especially when I have no idea kind of what I'm doing. But if I lose to the AI, I'm not embarrassed. It's not like I'm streaming this on the internet for everyone to see how bad I am. I mean, what? So yeah. Let's see here. So Nabbit Village. Okay. I hope it works in this app too. This mulligan stuff. Okay. So here's what I do. I just literally sort by cost. This is like the most important thing to me. I really don't care what the cards do. I just sort by cost and try to add in. And I probably should start with space in this set actually. Normally I would start with ground, but if you control no other fighter units, deal 1 damage to this unit. Okay, that's kind of like the balance for it. Sure. Put 2 of them in for now. On attack, you may give a ground unit +2/+0 over the phase. I'll put this guy in for now, but I don't know if I'll even have many ground units, so this might be wasted, but at least it's an early card I can play. Swarming Vulture, I only have 1. This is a card you can have up to 15 in your deck. But again, in sealed, you don't have a deck limit. So if I opened 7 TIE Bombers, I can play them all in my deck. I don't have that 3 card limit like in the normal format of the game. But only having 1 Vulture Droid, they kind of spawn off themselves. But again, it's a fighter, it's a vehicle, it's an early play. So it's just like, there's always neutral cards in the set that are like a little underpowered, but they just help fill out your deck and make limited more fun. So you're not stuck in certain colors usually. Yeah, TIE Bomber, sure. Star Hopper, sure. Actually, I'm going to just jam it in. I want more vehicles. Let's just jam those in. We're up to 6. 6 turn 1 plays. Now we got to go to ground, actually. What's this guy do? I can play him as 1 cost for a 1/1 with raid 1, or piloting for 1, and he gives the attached vehicle he's attached to raid 1. I mean, that's not bad. General Pride. First order official. When indirect damage is dealt to a unit, you may defeat a non-unique upgrade on it. And on attack, if you have the initiative, deal 2 indirect damage to a player. I mean, just for an early play, like whatever, he's ground. I probably should play this guy though instead. Yeah. Let's do this. Let's not play him. Oh, Captain Tarkin's fun. He's just a way to like buff all your vehicle units, right? Will he stay out and alive? Who knows? Maybe nobody's really playing ground cards. Maybe I'll get away with it, right? Where he can just buff everything and give it overwhelm. Guerrilla Soldier's kind of fun. When played, deal 3 indirect damage to a player. If the base is damaged this way, ready this unit. Kind of fun. Again, we can cut after too. I'm just going to jam in cards and see where we're at. Oh, we're definitely playing both Bobas just for fun. Because he could be played on the ground with a shielded unit to deal with like other stuff because he hits for 5. Or when we play him as a pilot, he only costs 2. When played as an upgrade, you may deal 1 damage to a unit. I probably should be playing Boba Fett leader, right? Probably should be playing Boba Fett leader. Maybe I do have indirect damage. Or non-combat damage, I think how Boba's worded, right? Yeah, maybe we do Boba. Can we change it? Excuse me. Oh yeah, we can repick our leader. Let's do that now that I've seen what's here. I'm sorry if you like know this game very well. This is probably like the worst thing to watch as me stumbling around through here, but I'm just doing this for kind of the new players. View sealed pool again. Pick Boba. So Boba says, when you deal non-combat damage, you may exhaust this leader. If you do, deal 1 indirect damage to a player. That okay. And then his flip side says, he's a 6 cost for 4/7 on the ground, or I can attach him as an upgrade, like a pilot, right? As a pilot? Yeah. Deploy this as a leader. Deploy this leader as an upgrade on a friendly vehicle unit without a pilot on it. And then he adds 4/4 to the stats of whatever he attaches to. When deployed as an upgrade, deal up to 4 damage divided as you choose among any number of units. I'll try him out. I've never played with this guy. Sure. Sure. All right, let's try this. Boba Fett. Oh, did it undo all my stuff? Yeah, it did. Oh, that's lame. How come you can't change your leader during it? That's kind of stupid. Or maybe there is a way. I don't see it, though. I don't know, whatever. That sucks. Okay, we have to go... No, wait, it was Nabbit Village, right? Nabbit Village, okay. So now we're going to put this guy in with the whole indirect damage stuff. 2 Bobas. Tarkin, yeah, for the lulz. Guerrilla Soldier does some indirect damage. This guy, I don't know. Oh yeah, we got to sort it by cost, right? The land speeder, for sure. I don't know about this guy. Maybe we don't need him, I don't know. Oh, Occupier Siege Tank, another vehicle. This is kind of like a bombish card, right? Because I think some of the damage effects, you can put them on your own guys. So Grit kind of is cool with indirect damage, I think. Because some of the effects, you choose the player and you can choose yourself, I think. I need to look into that more before I actually go to my pre-release. Because like some of those tricky ways the rules work is like how you can kind of like take advantage of some cards more than you should. Because you realize there's some kind of sneaky combos. Sure. Yeah, let's just throw all these in. This one in. Because when this one gets destroyed, it deals indirect damage too, right? Yeah. A little Sentinel, maybe? Flanking Fang Fighter. While you control another fighter unit, this gains raid 2. I mean, we have lots of fighters, right? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. I don't know, though. It's neutral. It's kind of lame, but, I mean, sure. Underworld Vehicle Transport. On attack, if you played a Bounty Hunter or Pilot card this phase, you may draw a card. I feel like this card's like kind of meant with our... maybe we put that other Pilot in. Oh, this card's sick, actually. This card actually works with Von Rig, the other leader we were going to play. I didn't realize we had his ship. While this unit has 4 more power, it gains Overwhelm. While this unit has 6 or more power, it gains Raid. But can we not just jam Boba on it and get away with the same stuff? Boba adds +2 and +3. Boba adds +2 and +3. So that doesn't get this guy to 6. Oh, no. We should probably play the other leader because we have this card. But I'm not going to do it. I don't want to undo all of what we've been doing. So we'll take it anyway. I didn't realize. Damn. Saboteur on a 4/4. Okay, sure. Sentinel, okay. Shuttle ST-149, shielded. When played, when defeated, you may take control of a token upgrade, so we can jack shields and experience tokens, and attach it to a different eligible unit. Does that happen often, though, in this set? Is there a lot of shield and experience stuff? Oh, we're definitely taking this guy. I think we take this one. We're at 25 right now. We haven't even looked at events. Yeah, let's go here. Oh, this we could attach to that ship to get it over the 6th threshold, right? Because you can attach this and a pilot, right? Like piloting is only if there's no other pilot, right? Not attachments, I think. So maybe we can get away with that. And I know it's like you only have a 30 card deck, so like you might actually see some of these things come together. So I might sound like a crazy person where I'm like, this one ship, I need to see with this one thing and my one leader and all this. But like in limited, you're drawing like through quite a bit of your deck, so it could happen. For the lulls, Attack with 2 space units. That's like kind of cheap. Look at all these events. Wow. Ready a fighter or transport unit with 6 or less power. I mean, if it has a pilot on it, it's pretty sick. Attack with a vehicle unit. For this attack, it's +2/+0 and gains. When this unit deals damage to a base, draw a card. Oh, I like that. Yeah, shoot down is a way we can deal some damage to space. Exhaust the unit and give it -2/-0 for the phase. Then, if it has 0 power and it's a leader, you may return it to its owner's hand. Oh, it isn't a leader. Maybe. I like this exhaust the unit thing. It's just like defeat a non-leader upgrade attached to a unit. If you do, deal 1 damage to that unit. Okay, that can get off a pilot, but not a leader, right? Tag with a vehicle unit. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to it during this. Oh, this is like shoot first, kind of, right? For vehicles. Fight fire with fire. Choose a friendly unit and an enemy unit in the same arena. If you do, deal 3 damage to each of them. I don't know if we have any big booty ships to like throw this on. I don't think I want to be damaging my... Like, I have a lot of weenie ships, so I don't think that's great for us. Give a unit Sentinel for this phase. That can kind of save our base from getting hit a little bit. That's a little bit of a defensive play. I don't know. Attack with the space unit. After cleaning this attack, you may exhaust the space unit. I feel like that's a good one. Okay, how many events do we just jam in there? 6? That's kind of okay, right? Hold on, let's look at these again. I think the ready thing is okay. Oh, with 6 or less power. I like this one, actually. Okay. All right, we gotta cut some stuff. Cut this one. No, we need the indirect damage, right? Trying to get down to 30 cards. I probably should cut that upgrade, but I want to play it for fun. Gotta have fun, guys. I don't know. Maybe this one. Yeah. I don't know. Let's just cut it back. I don't know if these are good numbers. Don't build like I build, but I'm just trying to get to the gameplay. All right. I'm going to save it there, but again, in a pre-release, you can adjust your deck between rounds with all the cards you open. So if I've even done it where I've switched my leader and base and used other cards, or I've even built 2 different decks with my sealed pool, and you can switch between them, no problem. Like you literally can change your leader, your base, all that stuff in a pre-release only. Normal sealed, I don't think you can. I think you can just change the cards in the deck. But in a normal sealed, you can do whatever the hell, or normal pre-release, you're allowed to do whatever you want. You can switch up all bunch of stuff. Totally change out a whole color out of your deck, put a different color in. Like I probably should be playing blue out of this pool, but we'll just go with it. Okay, now we can play. You literally just click play. It'll count your losses and count your wins, and you can quit if you want. And here we go, YOLO. All right, how does this look? Okay, let's just play it. All right. Oh yeah, we have this. I was like, uh-oh, it's broken. We have too many cards. But yeah, we have the new base. Okay, we can't take a mulligan. Do we get a 2-cost card to play right away? Okay, we got a 1, a 2. Do we get the... We should have played that cheap pilot so we can like slam them on these 1-cost ships. Yeah, I kind of didn't think that through. But we have 2 1-cost cards, which is hilarious. Okay, so what do we have to do again? We have 3 more cards. We can't mulligan. And when the first action phase starts, put 3 cards from your hand on the... Okay, so we need a resource right now. Okay, let's resource a shoot down. And let's resource... I want to keep this 6 because we don't have many bombs in our deck, big units, and like we might get to that resource really quick. System Shock. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of System Shock. I want to make sure to play units. Then we're going to have to get rid of 3 cards, so like this is going to be rough. Yeah, let's just do this. I don't know if this is good, but we're going to do this. Okay, put 3 cards on the bottom of my deck. Yeah, I don't know here. Maybe this one? I want to keep Boba Fett. That's funny. Maybe I should. Yeah, let's do it. Let's just worry about the short term right now. I want to keep Boba just because, but we do have another one in the deck, so maybe we can toss him. But we might be able to jam him on something. Oh, that's not a transport, though. Sucks we got all our events right up front. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. This is bad. But anyways, okay. What's our leader do again? When you deal non-combat damage. Okay. All right. So we're going first. Play a card. No other fighters, so we gotta hurt ourselves. Exhaust to deal indirect damage? No. No. I mean, sure. Yeah, sure, whatever. And we'll choose the opponent to do indirect damage. They only can choose their base because they have no unit. But he just played R2D2. I mean, that's fine. And then we could play this guy, and this guy won't deal himself, right? Because there's another fighter. He won't hurt himself. Yeah. I don't know. Giving us a chance to trigger it, I guess. Pass. Okay, so we lost initiative. What do we got here? So we're going into 3 resources. We can just play this guy, or we can play this guy. R2 would take quite a while to take this guy out. And it gives our vehicles +1/+0 and overwhelm. I think it's hilarious. Yeah, let's do this one. I don't know. Yeah, this is probably bad. And when's their leader come out? At 6. Oh, he's not a pilot. Admiral Akbar. It's a trap. Action for 1, exhaust a non-leader unit. If you do, its controller creates an X-Wing token. Hey, what just happened there? He just ambushed me? It's an eager escort fighter. Okay. Play a card. Oh, he's smashing my base hard here. Okay, so this guy's a +1 now. Sure, let's just hit the base. We're winning. Pass. Okay. Draw some new cards. We got Stay on Target and a Corellian Freighter. Stay on Target is just like Rush. We rush. Maybe we don't play Control, we play Rush. What are we going into? 4 resources? What are we thinking? This card? Probably, right? It hits for 4. Yeah. Let's toss this card. And then he's going to play one that I'd want to defeat, but whatever. Attack with our ship. Oh, no, wait. Maybe we want to do this right now. No, we'll do this. Yeah. Base. That's fine. Hey, he's playing all ground stuff. What is this? He wants to deal with this guy. I probably... Yeah, let's just smash. What's this? Look at this. It's got a thumb in the picture. Come on, man. You can go grab the pictures from the website. What are you doing? Seasoned Fleet and Admiral. There's a thumb in the picture. When an opponent draws one or more cards during the action phase, you may give an experience token to a unit. Oh, well, I have a way to draw cards in the action phase. Maybe I shouldn't do that right now. Okay, let's just play a card. And we'll pass. Oh yeah, when's my leader come out? On 6? Okay. You can jam him on a ship when we get there. We don't really get initiative here. We're going to 5 resources. I don't know. I don't know. I know. R2 is cute. I agree. Like pinging my base. Okay, so he started to attack Captain Tarkin. He doesn't like what I'm up to. So what do we do here? What's better? Attack with Captain Tarkin before he dies. Which he can't kill me actually right now. Oh, this guy's raid. So he's got to do it in 2 actions. So let's just use one of these ships before he's gone. Or maybe both. Hold on. What are we doing here? Maybe I can kill? No. Oh, I might be able to kill. Okay, I can maybe mess with him here. Let's play this. And then he has to deal 3 indirect damage, or they do, to the opponent. Yeah, and then they hit one of their guys. And then I'll exhaust Boba to hit them for 1 more. The opponent. Okay, so he's weakened his guys. So now if he attacks me, yeah, he's going to actually lose his units. Perfect. But this guy's 1 away, so we know R2-D2 is going to kill Tarkin next. And R2 won't die. He's only got 1 damage. So we should probably use Tarkin for his 2 damage before it's lost, rather than the 1 bonus over here, right? Like the overwhelm doesn't matter right now, so we don't need to attack with the vehicle. Yeah, let's see. He's gonna... Yeah, okay. Okay. So that was fun while that lasted. Let's go here. We'll play this. We're gonna get +2. Let's just go here. Ram it into the base. Bam! Draw a card. Oh, we got Boba Fett. Okay. Did he take initiative? I know. I don't think so. Oh, no, he didn't, because I have the option. I'll just take initiative, actually, I think. I don't need to hit for 2 more. Because you know he's going to take it next. He's already spent all his resources, used all his guys. Yeah, I'll just take initiative. Okay, it's coming together, guys. It's coming together. We just need that ship that gets buffed. But we have the 2 cards to attach to it. Will we draw it in our 15 cards? Probably not. I should probably keep this. This would be a pretty sick thing to put pilots on. Okay, this is gone. Because it's not as fun. Oh, what did they play, actually? MC-30 Assault Frigate? 5-5, Overwhelm, Raid 1. Oh, that's a problem. That's going to rip right through my Sentinel. Uh-oh. Yeah, maybe pivot to ground. That's kind of fun. Okay, so if it's going to rip through my Sentinel, I should probably attack with my Sentinel first, right? Get some value out of it before it gets blowed up. Oh, he's got a pilot on it now. Oh, no. It's attacking for 7 and defending. It has 7 health. Oh, my God. Okay. Now what? Does it have like Overwhelm? Search the top. When played as an upgrade, search top 5 cards of your deck for a resistance card reveal and draw it. You got Snap Wexley? I don't know, whatever. Okay. So if we deploy this as 5 to leave us with 1, we can put Boba leader on the Occupier Siege tank. I just don't want to deploy my leader here on one of these because we know this guy's here. But it could help deal with this. That's like 7 damage. I think it's race time. Do we have a way to deal indirect damage first. Attached unit gains on attack. Mm. Okay, let's just do this. Let's just take kind of a turn to not really go crazy. We'll just race. Oh, I forgot this guy's raid, right? No, he doesn't have raid. Okay. Boom. Smashed. We're almost there, guys. 5 more damage. Okay, we'll just play a card. Occupier Siege Tank. And then I guess we probably do this now. Yeah. I mean, he just has R2 left. But I kind of want to have him on the thing quicker. I don't know. Pilot. Oh yeah, I get to do 4 damage when I deploy him. I forgot about that. R2 is the biggest threat, obviously. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see. This guy he's already got 4 damage. I can put 3 here, right? Oh, that's sick. I forgot I had that ability on him. That would have been nice. And then, sure, we'll just do the 1 left over on R2 for the lulz. So then he can't kill my little guerrilla soldiers. All right. And then I get to take initiative. Now, yes, I know I could just hit the base with the first action, but like, we have to put the laser on first, right? No, I'm just kidding. Oh, there's the ship came up. We literally have it all together here, guys. Oh my God, we can do it. We can build the biggest Von Ranks TIE Interceptor ever. Oh, it all came together, but it's too late. We're going to win anyway. All right, so let's just throw this one down there. And let's just finish it for time's sake. Wham! 9 damage. Boom. You will now be taken back to the sealed mode page. All right. We're not going to forfeit. Okay, so we won. So the next opponent we play will have +4 health on their base. And that's not normal rules in sealed. That's just a way for on this website to just make the AI more challenging as you go through. Because they kind of suck. Snap is a friend of Poe. His real name is Temin Wexley. Snap is his call sign. Hallenbach, thank you. I did not know that. Some card is now dead. Okay, so we're playing against Vader Blue. Okay. So Vader likes to make TIE Fighter tokens, little weenies. Okay, what are we doing here? Oh, we got Von Rank's ship right away. Okay. Oh, we got the 2-1 costs again. Was that like good? That was kind of good to start with 2 ships, right? And we got the 2 shoot downs again. Oh, come on, man. Okay, we're going to get rid of the laser. I like the laser, though. It's kind of fun. Okay, let's get rid of the 2 shoot downs, unfortunately. We drew them again. And I don't know what they'll actually play. I guess they'll be making TIE Fighter tokens, but I don't need to deal 3 damage to defeat them. But that is non-combat damage. I should be doing that, right? But then I'm not building a board, and like building the board is number 1. These I want to draw later in the game to just like annoy my opponent. But what is this? Saboteur 4/4? Yeah, let's do this. Okay, and we'll put this on the bottom. This on the bottom. Oh, and this too, I think. I want to play the laser so bad, but I think we'll just... Oh, man. Yeah, anyways. All right. Play a card. We don't have another fighter. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's dealing non-combat damage. I didn't even realize this helped this. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, sure. Oh, that's... Yeah, it's dealing non-combat damage. Doesn't matter who it's to. Oh, okay. That makes me look at Boba a little differently. Good thing I'm doing this right now. I would not have realized that. Okay. Play a card. Sure. I mean, we lose initiative, but hey, whatever. Okay, doesn't happen. I know I'm playing against Vader, but I'm playing Boba, and like Boba is one of my favorite characters. Vader, Palpatine. So like any one of those, I'm happy. But yeah, it sucks to be playing against them, but it's how it's going. Hands-on learning for the win. Exactly. Exactly. Cool. The corporate light cruiser. Okay, we're getting rid of barrel roll. Because I want to hold on to this so we have something juicy to play in a couple turns. Now he's going to be able to make a TIE fighter. Do I care? Don't really care. We're the rush. We're the rush. Let's rush him. When to feel it, heal 2 damage from a base. Oh, that's a cool card. Now we need to find a pilot for this. We want to get Boba on it. But we have to wait a few turns. I probably should have held on to that, actually. Get rid of that one. What would you attack first? He can kill this one, so let's just attack with it. Oh, but I could play him first. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm going to play Tarkin first because he'll give these guys extra attack. So this ship would die. But he does want it to die to heal. But yeah, let's just play Tarkin for the lulz. And then he buffs these up. So yeah, now I trade where I normally wouldn't have, right? Yeah. Heal your base, you bugger. I don't have a pilot. There's no way I'm changing this, so it's... Yeah, let's just do this. Look at this guy. Look at this weenie flood over here. Yeah, he's gonna wreck me in space. Yeah, I really wanted the ship to hang around, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I should have held it and played something else. No pilots. Sure, let's just attack with it. When 1 or more damage is healed from this unit, you may deal 1 damage to a space unit. Ultra droid. No, I'm gonna make him answer me. Yeah, I'm like, again, he has a 34 health base, I have a 27, so like I need to make sure I'm up on damage, kind of putting the pressure on, but he seems to not care. Okay, he wants to race. All right, let's do it. I don't have, can't ambush and kill anything right now, so let's just slam. Let's go. Let's dodge the lanes, as they say. We can get Boba out next turn, but I was gonna put Boba on here, but they're gonna destroy the ship soon, so let's just put Boba out here, I guess, maybe. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Well, at least they're like all dying. Like they lose like 8 units to kill one of my ships, and my ship's not even big. Retrofitted airspeeder. Ambush. This unit can attack space units. While attacking space unit, this unit gets -1/-0. Oh, that's cool. So we're going into 5. Oh, we're going into 6 resources, right? I think a sentinel would probably be good to keep. Let's do this. Okay, so this guy's gridded up already. He's hitting for 6. Oh no, he's not. He's not gridded. He's actually getting a buff from Tarkin, who is literally about to die. How are we doing this? Let's just attack with Tarkin. Oh, I should have attacked with the siege tank and killed this guy, but no, he's not even going after Tarkin. What are you doing, man? Okay. we're going to deploy our leader as a pilot onto this vehicle. And then we're going to deal 4 damage, which I should have did as my first action. I keep forgetting that's Boba's action. Is I could have deployed him in first action, killed this thing so that Tarkin wasn't at risk, but the AI is like, doesn't make the best decisions, obviously. Oh, this thing actually has 6 health. What? Oh, now I can kill it because it had 2 damage, I think. Yeah, let's just get rid of this thing. Yeah. 4. I probably should be hitting space units because I'm not in that lane, but this thing is 7. I can hit it for 6. Oh, it's gonna die though. Oh, but he gets +1 off of Tarkin, right? Yeah, let's do it. Ambush. Boom. Yes. This card. Attack this card. So we should have Raid and Tarkin buff, which should kill this thing, right? Hey, what the hell? 5, 6. Oh, no, it's not. Sorry, it's only 6. Oh, I'm a dummy. Yeah, I mathed wrong. Yeah, we gotta do this. Losing. Now we're winning. Oh, and he's dropping Sentinels in space? I don't care about your space. Oh, Thumb Card is back. Seasoned Fleet Admiral. TIE Bomber. I need to drop a Sentinel in space. That's what I gotta do. And I'll have 7 resources. Yeah, let's just plop this away. Although that was a Saboteur ship, which probably would have been the smarter play, but I think he would just kill it with this. Okay, what are we doing? We can't win with the 1 shot here. Because this is 9, right? Or 10. Yeah, it's 10 because of the buff. That gets us 1 away from winning. Then we attack with this. So maybe we attack with Tarkin first. Because he can't win, right? 7 on 14. No. I'm still good. I can win with just what's on the board, right? So let's just do that. Or I can slow him down by slamming a Sentinel in space. Then we know he can't really mess with our base. But yeah, let's just hope he can't deal with this. What's this? Phasma. When played on attack, you may give another first order unit +2/+2. Okay, then we just go like this. And we say GG's. Boba driving a siege tank for the win. Boom, we win. All right. And now they get +8 health. This mulligan is so weird. So weird, but fun. I like it. So fun. I don't know. Okay, what do we got now? Turn 1. What are we playing? This? No, we'll do this. Oh, but this gives us that whole extra interact damage stuff. Then we have a healer, right? She heals? Oh, she only heals units. Wham. Wham. Oh, what I don't know why I picked 3. I'm thinking I'm putting them on the bottom of my deck for some reason. Let's just do this. I probably should care what I put on the bottom. Like, I don't think I'll ever draw to that in a limited, but I mean, that might matter. I don't know how low we got in previous games, but they seem pretty fast, right? So I don't think we'll ever get to those bottom cards. And I don't know about any shuffle effects in this set, so that you can like shuffle them back in anyway. We don't want that. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, let's get rid of this, I guess. Take initiative. We don't have that cute, like, two unit single turn play thing we were doing before. Oh, man. Okay, so they're going ground. So this little ambush for 2 on the ground, which is a vehicle. But will we have this out before this guy? Can't ambush and kill anything, so that kind of sucks. I need Captain Tarkin out first. I'm valuing this siege tank high again because they're going ground. So, I mean, it will take a few turns, but maybe I don't care about this. God, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, we're not really using Boba properly, I don't think either. Attack. Boom. No, R2, no. Ah, the pain, the pain. Play a card. Oh, I should have played Tarkin first, then attacked. Yeah. Yep. I'm a noob. I'm a noob. Then we got extra damage. And we kind of need extra damage when they have 38 health base versus our 27. Yeah. I need more ice coffee, correct. Yeah, that would help with the math. I also haven't played this too much in a long time. So knowing where the damage is and the +1s and the health and the attachments, like it's still a little wonky. I did play this the other day just to try it out. And it was hard when cards were attached, like to read the card underneath and stuff. That's all still like kind of buggy and like not the best interface, but it's definitely usable for sure. Okay, card to resource. What do we get? Exhaust a unit. I don't know. They don't have any like huge units I care about right now. Is Rosa piloting one? No, right? Oh, she's just a ground unit too. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm like throwing away all my events because I'm just going for board, which I don't know. I don't know if that's the right play. This can kill this, so we should attack. We're just the aggressor. I don't care. We have a healing unit with blue. We're going to the base. Let them deal with our stuff. Oh, they don't even care. They don't even care. Okay. So we're at 4 resources. Probably should have jammed the Sentinel down first. That would have been smart. I'm not thinking. Yeah, I should have jammed the Sentinel first in this case. And then their unit would have had to run into it. I don't think it matters right now. So let's just do this. Yeah, they're racing me. Uh-oh, that's not good. Yeah, I need to protect my base if this is the way they're going to play. I mean, they're only hitting me like little hits, but it adds up. And again, I only have 27, so. Oh, what did they play? Oh, they played that one with 2 shields. Oh, that's so annoying. That's so annoying. When indirect damage is dealt to a unit, you may defeat a non-unique upgrade on it. Do you think they would deal indirect damage to that guy? Because then I could defeat shields. Probably won't, right? I don't really have indirect. Yeah, I definitely didn't build with the right leader. I just was too lazy to go back and fix. So we're going to 5 resources. I basically want to ambush this guy in, but I really should just play the tank. Because we need to go. Yeah. Our leader's coming out next turn. Okay. So we're going to attack first, right? There's nothing. And they don't have a sentinel, right? No sentinel. Should we do this? No. Let's save this. Okay, we're going to attack with what is going to die in a second. Let's catch up on the base race here. Yeah, that sucks. So they can just lose a shield. Let's use up this guy before he gets smoked. Oh no, he's ambushing. No. Echo Base Engineer. Rebel. When played, you may give a shield token to a damaged vehicle unit. Oh, good thing I'm not attacking their units. Oh, but this one was damaged, right? Oh, their ambush unit. That was good. Good play, AI. Good play. I'll give you that. And they employed their leader. Oh, no. And they healed damage after. Holy combo. The AI is making me look silly right now. They're like comboing off like crazy. They're playing their sequencing correct. I'm not. Oh, no. Stop. Stop it. Okay, we got overwhelm on this guy. We're gonna start wrecking some face, I think. Let's see. Oh, we got this. That won't live long, I'm sure. Okay. How are we doing this? We want damage on this guy for the grit. We could deploy Boba on here. Oh yeah, Boba's effect. We need to do it. We need to do it. First thing. I always forget. All right. Even though this guy might die, I think it's okay. Let's go here. Deploy this leader. Pilot on the siege tank. Deal 4 damage. What's the best way to put this 4 damage out? I think on her, right? All 4 on her. So she attacked him or here, she's dead. Yeah, and she can't heal it off of herself. Only off of vehicle units. So I shouldn't like ping this guy or anything. Yeah, let's go here. And yeah, do I do it all separate? Like how's this? Oh, divided as you choose among any number of units. Probably should ping the shield off, but I need to get her to 2 left so that Tarkin can kill her. I think is the play. She goes to base. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay, let's go like, okay, we have 6 resources. Yeah, let's do this. And they have overwhelm, right? My vehicles have overwhelm. Yeah, we gotta stop the bleeding, man. Stop the bleeding. Nope. Do it this. Play card, this card. Attack with a vehicle unit. This one. I think we have to kill her. Like, I want to... yeah, I think we go here. Stop the 2 damage to the base, maybe. A little overwhelm action. Get some grit going. I don't know if this grit puts us in, like... We're, like, +7. We're, like... This is, like, a 12 damage unit. If they don't destroy it, like, we can slam the base for 12. I think that's the win. But I don't want to... I don't want to just take initiative. Let's... Yeah, we can't really kill anything with Tarkin. Oh, we can kill her, right? I don't think she'll drop a Sentinel on the ground. I don't even know if there is one in the set, actually. Oh, yeah, but he gives the +1. He'll die. But something here is going to kill him. He's at 1 left. So let's do this. Yeah, let's just do this. I don't know if it's the right play. I should probably hit the base. Yeah, now I'm only +6. I don't know. Oh, yeah, because I have 2 damage on him. So that's +2. Plus the upgrade is the +6, +5, 11. Yeah, I'm 1 short. Yeah, maybe that was silly. I probably did that wrong. Let's see. What can we play, though? Oh, I forgot I had a Sentinel. I should have played this to space, maybe. Should have been the right play. But this thing hits for 3. And that won't kill this. I can't play this right now. I'll play this one. I'll play this one. That won't die. So I have another option. As long as they don't... Yeah, I'll take initiative. Stop it. Stop it, you little droids. What's this? When played, give 3 experience tokens to this unit. When this unit completes an attack and survives, you may attach an upgrade on this unit to another eligible friendly vehicle unit. Okay, it's not Sentinel though. I don't care if you're not Sentinel. Oh yeah, but I have Saboteur, so I wouldn't care anyway. Sure. Okay, so is there a way they can kill this, right? This is +3. So I need to attack with this first. And they can't kill this yet. So here we go. Let's attack with this first before it dies. Bam. And we're 8 away. So if we get this attack in, we win. We're good. We're good. Yeah, they can't stop it. Unless they played a card like Exhausted a Unit, then yeah, I'd be sad. Because they're 3 away from winning. They win with this one guy, and we're down to 1 turn. It's like 1 action. If this attack my base, they win, and if I attack, they win. Like, yeah. So, yeah, wow. Yeah, that was some bad plays on my part, but yeah, the AI was kind of doing some good stuff there. And that's it. We won 3 games. We didn't lose any. So once you've won 3 games or you've lost 2, it'll end it on you. And then you just go end sealed, and then you can do it all again. And whatever. Boom. Open some packs, and you just play like that over and over. I'm not gonna bother. I'm just gonna leave it there. But yeah, this is a good way to kind of like just see some cards. Again, it's hidden behind a paywall, but again, this website's free otherwise. So giving them $5 to help me feel a little more comfortable reading some cards ahead of time in a more fun way, rather than just browsing, browsing the website, like, I mean, we could do it this way, right? Where we're like, let's go to the card database and let's filter all the jump to Lightspeed. That's what I was doing yesterday. I was trying to like learn the commons, you could come here and then go, why isn't it scrolling? Rarity, and you can check the special cards, uncommon, whatever. And then you can just look through like the common cards. That's what I was trying to do to like kind of prepare myself so I can read them in a nice quiet environment. So when I'm opening my packs, I have extra time to like build my deck, basically. And not stress out that I'm like, man, I'm trying to read cards. Quiet. Quiet, everybody. I'm trying to understand how the cards work. So that helped me. Definitely helped me feel a little more comfortable for my pre-release tonight. But just a tip for you guys. That might help you. I don't get any benefit from you signing up to this website or anything. But again, it's just free. You can totally use it for free. And just play quick matches with pre-built starter decks and stuff, just to get used to the game. That's another way to do it. But yeah, again, if you're looking for a pre-release, check out the links in the video description, which to StarWarsUnlimited.com, or where is it on my screen here? Go to StarWarsUnlimited.com, find a store, and then click on stuff, or go to Melee GG and find events, and then filter via pre-release on the tags. And your location and whatever, and then make sure you're filtering Star Wars Unlimited, and then just go look at what options are there, and maybe you can go to a pre-release this weekend, and hopefully your store has awesome people that are willing to teach or help you learn or whatever. Or if you've played before but you've never like played out of the house, pre-releases are like the best time to go casually play the game. People are in a way different, more casual mindset at these things versus like even a draft event I've done before. They're pretty casual too. Weekly play is supposed to be super casual at your local store, but I find pre-release is even like extra casual, which is nice. Spartacus in the chat says, Rob, can you play games that aren't so good? I need my money to pay bills. Oh, are we going to have the prioritized real life talk now about how like cannot be held responsible for how you spend your hobby money? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I understand the trouble. Yeah, too much good stuff in our hobby, right? And I only show you like a fraction of the awesome games that are out there. I'll only show you a fraction, like such a fraction. So anyways, I'm hyped for pre-release. Maybe I'll do this again for the next set. Maybe I won't, because I'll hopefully have played weekly play until that set. But if I don't go very often, or I take a break from the game again, this seems like a great way for me to get comfortable with the flow of the rules, see some new cards, check out some leaders, look up some common cards and stuff. It's a little more interactive. So I just do the $5 for like the 1 month of support. I just wish they had all the cards in the database by now, because I know they've been spoiled for a few days. I wish they kind of got them in a little quicker, because once pre-release weekend's over, I don't really care about the pre-release feature on the site for that set. And if you don't have it complete, then it's like kind of lame. At least it gives me some information, you know, like the majority of the cards are there. And technically, if I knew which ones weren't imported already, I could just look those up. But I'm okay. You get plenty of time at the pre-release to look through the cards you open. And again, you might not even open any of those cards that aren't even in the website. So whatever. As long as most of the common cards are there, I'm fine. Yeah, I got my Final Girls Season 3. I got it, I think on Tuesday this week, it showed up. And I did play it already. I've played a little bit, but I need to play a little more. I've been just busy with other stuff. But I do have it set up on the table. I have played already a couple games. I'm going to play a couple games next week and maybe stream it next week. Right now, I'm now focused these next couple days on completely Star Wars Unlimited. I might actually go to a pre-release tomorrow also. I've left it open. So if I feel good after going to tonight's pre-release and I'm in a good mood and I feel fun and I wake up tomorrow and I'm like, yep. There are like, I think 3 or 4 pre-releases I looked at that I could easily decide tomorrow morning to buy a ticket and go to. And if they sell out, they sell out. But I have lots of options within like a 30-minute drive, like at least ones that I could find online. And even yesterday, there were still stores local to me announcing their pre-release like 2 days in advance. Like, I don't know what they're doing, why they're waiting so long to announce a pre-release, but maybe they're waiting until the product actually arrived. But yeah, I have lots of options. So I might go to one tomorrow. Not 2. I don't think 2, but I've done that before where I literally have gone to, I think 5 or 6 pre-releases in the same weekend, counting the Monday also. But I'm not going to do that this year. I think I'm just going to go to like 2, maybe max. And then, yeah. But stay tuned. I don't know if it's arrived yet, but I did get a shipping notification this morning that my Jump to Lightspeed cards, I ordered a box, a pre-release kit, and the Boba and Han Solo Spotlight decks. And that went out for shipping this morning, or out for delivery this morning. So I might actually get that soon. And if I do, I might do another impromptu stream today. Just cracking some packs, if I can fit that in before I have to leave for my pre-release. I mean, I still have a few hours. So it all depends when the mail shows up or the delivery guy shows up. Sometimes they show up really late in the day, but we'll see. So if I don't see you, we will be back streaming Iridia, continuing our campaign on Sunday, and I'll be enjoying pre-releases for the next like 2 days. But I might see you in like an hour or 2. Just stay tuned to the channel. Make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications. If you're here live right now, you'll actually, I think, be kicked over to that stream. I have it unlisted, ready to go. So I might change the time on it and just go live randomly. So if you get kicked to that, you can probably set the reminder notification on it, even though it's an unlisted stream. And I'll just delete it if it doesn't happen, but if you want to get the notifications. But anyways, if I don't do that, I'll be cracking my packs. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow or Monday if they show up. I'll open a box of Jump to Lightspeed. Not a Carbonite box, okay? We're not rolling in dough here, all right? We do have amazing supporters of the channel allowing me to do this and play board games and enjoy live streams with you guys, but we're not like in that kind of YouTube money, okay? We can't be balling out with Carbonite booster packs here, okay? We're not that rich, all right? But thank you everyone for the support. Thanks for watching. Thanks for clicking the like button. Thanks for sharing the videos. For more Star Wars Unlimited, check out the playlist in the video description and stick around the channel. I'll be casually jumping in and out with Star Wars content as the game keeps going and as I'm having fun with it, just checking in with you guys. But yeah, I just want to get the new player notice out there, another chance to jump into pre-releases. Get out there, go try the game. And if you're watching this later, there's another set around the corner, hopefully, and you can go to the pre-release for that coming soon. So yeah, stay tuned. They're supposedly already working on like set 12 or something crazy, and this is only set 4. I don't know if they're really on 12, but it's something way in the future. They're like 2 years ahead on the game, so that's a good sign. But anyways, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next live stream. Bye-bye.